What's up, guys? I hope everyone is having a good weekend. I've been getting a lot of questions on what setups and strategies I use. So with that being said, here's my top 2 most profitable trading setups. Okay, so one of my favorite trading patterns is when a stock either gaps up or moves a little bit at the open and breaks past that previous day's high or that pre-market high. If you look at the top left chart on Thinkorswim, ABIL, once it broke past that previous high at around 78 cents, the volume massively increased and it started to push up pretty hard with a lot of volume. And so these are one of my favorite plays. They're relatively reliable. I've been trading them more and more, and so you can see here, once ABIL, a cheap stock under $1, broke past that previous day's high at 78 cents, it starts to shoot up 10 cents in a matter of seconds. And that's a decent gain for a cheap stock. Also on FALC, this is a pre-market high break. I love it when a stock gaps up a little bit and then dips down just before the open, so it gives it that opportunity to break past that pre-market high. In this case, that pre-market high was at around 35 cents, and you can see here as well, once it breaks past that previous high in pre-market, volume just massively increases and it makes a huge jump from 35 cents to 40 cents, and this is a stock under 50 cents, so a 5-cent gain in such a small period of time is a big gain, and I profited from this one as well. The reason I'm going through my profitable setups is I know a lot of times just regular conventional breakouts, a lot of times they fail and they're just not that reliable, and so I just wanted to show my viewers what has actually been working for me and the decent percentage setups. And in this case, that break of the pre-market high as well as the break of the previous day's high right at the open is usually a really good indicator of a breakout, and so it's been very good to me so far, and it's one of the reasons I've become as profitable as I have in the last few months. And so yeah, guys, this is my first favorite pattern. It's the break of the previous high and pre-market or the day before. Okay, so the next pattern I want to talk to you guys about is the washout long setup. The washout long setup is used a lot by many traders. I first learned it through Madash Trader on YouTube. It is basically when a stock gaps up in after hours and pre-market. If you think about the psychology behind it, people that hold the stock overnight, they ended up taking profits in the morning, and so at open it dipped down a little bit from 95 cents to 90 cents, and the washout long setup is basically getting in once it breaks that open point at 95 cents. You can see here this is also a mix of a washout long setup and a break of the pre-market high. And one thing I've learned in trading is that the more of these setups you have happening simultaneously, the better your odds are in that trade. And so in this case, it was actually 3 different setups. It was the washout long setup, then it broke the $1 point, so it was the break of the whole dollar, and then it broke the pre-market high. And so this trade ended up working out for me. I made a decent amount on my small Thinkorswim account, and it's all because they had so many of these patterns going on simultaneously, and with technical analysis, it's really a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more people that are watching these patterns, the better the pattern is going to work. And so in this case, when 3 are all happening at the same time, like I said, it was the washout long, the break of the whole dollar, and the break of the pre-market high, the better your odds are of profiting on that trade and that trade actually fulfilling. I blew up my first account a year ago, and it's been a really long journey, but one of the biggest reasons that I'm profitable now and I'm consistent is being selective and only trading these setups that have worked for me so far. I cannot guarantee 100% that they're going to work for you. All I can say is that they have worked for me so far. And so yeah, guys, just remember to be selective, only trade setups that work for you, and I hope this video has been educational and has helped you learn what has worked for me so far. Be sure to come check out our free day trading chat room. There's a link in each video's description. I'm always there every morning at open if you ever want to ask me questions, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you appreciate this content and want to help support this channel. Good luck in the markets, guys. Thanks.